All right, it's time for the Legal Minute with Martin Harding and Mazzotti. In for Paul Harding this week. We got Ben ready to go. Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Ben.
Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Mary.
Good morning, Ben.
Now,
All right, what's the deal with this?
Wait a minute. Somebody got a ticket for their car running in their driveway and they weren't in it?
Yeah, so I saw this news article. A guy from Michigan got a ticket for basically pulling into his girlfriend's driveway, jumping out of his car, running in to pick his girlfriend and her child up or their child up. And when he came back up to his car, some passing police officer had written a ticket for vehicle unattended. And in Michigan, as in New York State and in Vermont, you can be ticketed for that.
Really?
Is it for leaving your car idling or just leaving the car unattended and unlocked?
Well, that's a good question. In Michigan, it is a number of things. It's that the engine was still running, the ignition was turned into the on position, and the keys were located in the car. And there was no other safety feature to prevent someone from stealing the vehicle. So there's a public policy concern here for, criminals or people on the run jumping into idling cars and taking off on a high-speed pursuit.
What about car starters and all that stuff, though?
Yeah, so that's a specific caveat in most states, and most police officers are going to use their discretion in issuing tickets for someone who has remotely started their car. And when you do remotely start your car, there are generally some safety features like the vehicle is locked, the keys are not in the ignition, it's idling at a certain idle. So I think the fears and concerns of the legislature have been dealt with the remote car starter situation that we have now. Most people who live in colder climates, well, not most people, but a lot of people get them.
So technically, cops can give us tickets if our cars are running with the keys in them.
Yes, but in Vermont, however, there was an amendment to the vehicle and traffic law. I think it's Title 23. It's section like 1,111, 1,110, somewhere in there. But basically, in Vermont, you can leave your vehicle unattended. You're not supposed to have your vehicle idling for more than 5 minutes unless the weather permits it, and that's specifically intended, I believe, to deal with cold weather and having to start your vehicle for the purposes of defrosting your windshield and things like that. So I think Vermont has a more sensible approach.
Yeah, I was a little nervous because in the morning,
I always start
my
mine,
car before I head into work. It's 4 o'clock. It's dark out. I need to be warm, and I need to be able to see.
Yeah, I mean, what I would say is, if you use some measure of protection, for example, if you have a second set of keys, you start your car, lock your car, bring your second set of keys in the house with you, so that at least you have the ability to argue the ticket in court if you were to get it. Okay. I don't know. Also, one of the things I would caveat my statement with, I'm not sure that Vermont has an enabling statute that would allow a police officer to issue this ticket in a private parking lot.
Okay.
Now, in New York, if you're somebody that commutes from Vermont to New York, the police, and there has been case law specifically to this point, police officers can go onto your private property or a public parking lot and issue that ticket, or a private parking lot for that matter.
Oh my gosh!
That unattended vehicle. New York does not have a cold weather provision like Vermont does, so I think that the argument in court is going to be less salient that, look, I should be able to leave my car running.
I think the argument would be the cop woke up on the wrong side of the bed.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's the other thing, too. I mean, there's the other side of this. A police officer can write a ticket for pretty much anything, and I think if you go out and meet them and you're sensible and say, look, I'm sorry, I won't do it again, you're probably not going to get the ticket.
Yeah, I say that every time. I won't do it again.
I know, I promise. I didn't mean it.
Hey, Ben, that's awesome. Thanks for, wow, had no idea about that.
Great information. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thank you, guys. All right, have a good day. Bye-bye.